Welcome to the next edition of The Wire. Today is Thursday, September 17th, and I am Troy Wills from People's Bank, and we have Patrice Valentine from Net Solutions. And we are here today at Northwest Business Monthly to talk to you about the Business Expo coming up next month, which is going to be specifically the Success Conference. And we have Tony Larsen here, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about this expo and why you should attend.
Yes.
So welcome, Tony.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Good. So Patrice, what questions do we have for Tony today?
Well, tell us a little bit just generally about what's going to be happening at the Business Expo this year.
Well, the Business Expo is, we've got two things going on. There's the Business Expo, where we're going to have about 60 exhibitors that are going to be inside the main ballroom, and they're going to be demonstrating and sharing information regarding their products and services, how people can become more efficient, what services and products they offer that are going to help people to increase their productivity and those sorts of things. It's a great networking opportunity, and it takes place all day long. It's one of the biggest events of its kind, in the region, and we've done it for the last 23 years. But a real special part of this year's event is going to be something that's going on within the expo, and that is the 2009 Northwest Success Conference.
Okay.
And that's something that we're really happy that WIPS is one of the co-sponsors of that event. It ties really well in with their Adventures in Success initiative that they're working on. And what this event is about is, the theme of it is how to thrive in a down economy.
Okay.
And
Everyone can use that right now.
Absolutely.
I mean, there is no question that right now we're in a challenging time.
Right.
But the focus of this event, it's a little bit different, and that is, the premise is that it's not about the environment that you're in. It's about you. It's about the individual. And something that I've done, and I've really had the pleasure to do over the last literally 20 years as a publisher of Northwest Business Monthly, is I've had the opportunity to literally talk to and interview thousands of people in the region. When we talk about all the stories that we've done, and many of those folks have been people that are probably considered by cultural standards as extraordinarily successful people.
Right.
Okay.
And it's always really fascinated me that their success never depends on what the environment is doing. I mean, there are certain people that just seem to be able to break through and make things happen regardless of the circumstance, and that's really what this event is going to be about. It's about identifying some of the skills and some of the other things that people use on a regular basis to move their personal life and their professional life forward.
Are people going to be kind of just sitting down and listening to you talk, or is this going to be an interactive, get off your hiney, if you will, and move it a little bit?
No, this is going to be an event that most people that are used to going to regular seminars where you sit down and you take notes, there's going to be some note taking because there's going to be a lot of valuable information. But it really is, the way I learn is very different from, maybe like other people, is I don't learn very well from a book.
Sure.
I like to get into my body. I like to get engaged, and that's what this is going to be about. It's going to be really interactive. If there are people that are interested in improving any area of their life, they can benefit from this event. It seems to me that when things aren't going in the direction that somebody wants them to move in, it's for one of two reasons. Either it's because they can't do something or they won't.
Okay.
And if they can't, it's simply an issue of finding the skills and the tools that they need in order to do it. If they won't, it's an issue of motivation. And so this event is going to have both motivation and it's going to provide skills and tools to get people to where they're going.
And I have seen Tony speak in the past, and it's quite entertaining, and you don't sit on your hiney all day. So what Tony was talking about, we have 3 different sessions in the Success Conference. So what are the titles of the 3 sessions that you're going to be having?
That's, and it's all together. So when you come, you're gonna have the opportunity to be involved in all 3. And in fact, each one sort of builds on the other. So it is important to be at all 3. And what we've done is we've broken them down into 3 different groups. The first one is on leadership and peak performance. Everybody has had that moment in their life where they did something and they did it extraordinarily. I mean, things just seemed to be clicking. They were in the zone. Everything was happening. There's a reason for that. And peak performers, they get themselves in a certain state to make that happen on a consistent basis. And what we're going to do in this first one is we're going to talk about not only what it takes to get to enable yourself and get yourself into the state of peak performance, but we talk about leadership skills as well. A lot of times it's, we know what we need to do, but we find it very difficult figuring out a way to get ourselves to do those things we need to.
So that would be that would be the first section, right, calling the Unleash the Leader in You.
Unleash the Leader in You.
And then we've got 2 other sections, correct, that
right.
people could attend.
The second piece, it's a sales seminar, but it's very different than your typical sales seminar. I mean, the idea is that, and for those people that are watching this and think, gosh, I'm not a salesperson, or sometimes it even gets people nervous. But believe me, when you identify people that are successful in what they do, they have those skills whether they know it or not. I mean, we need to sell ourselves to get a job. We need to sell our ideas in a company in order to move forward. We need to, in our personal lives, we want to influence our kids and our family members. That's what it's all about. It's about mastering the art of influence. We need to learn how to negotiate. All those skills, it doesn't matter what your role is in your company, those are things that can benefit you, and that's what the second piece is all about.
Okay. So if they want to learn more about attending this or signing up, basically we have flyers that we're passing out at our morning buzzes. You can visit our website.
Yeah, I'm going to have there's a form on the BellinghamWix.com website. You can fill that out. That'll get you in touch with Adam Albert from the Northwest Business Monthly, and he'll contact you regarding payment. Now, what Tony has done for WIPS members only is actually reduce the price to make it a little bit easier for WIPS members to be able to get into the Success Conference. So for all 3 of the sessions, you're going to be able to attend all 3 of them for $60. So that's a really, really good deal for a full day of training.
And some networking, because the Business Expo will be going on at the Lakeway Inn as well, and they'll have the Business After Business. So it is definitely going to be an event that you will want to pencil down October 15th. Grab a flyer, take a look, and if you have any more questions, certainly you can talk with Patrice or I. You can call the Northwest Business Monthly office here and talk with Tony or his team. And again, we will see you there.
Yeah, it's certainly not going to be something you want to miss. So definitely.
Okay. Well, thank you, Tony.
Yeah.
It was really
nice.
My
pleasure.
Listening to you, I can see how engaged you already are in just this couple minutes here. So, boy, I can't wait to hear it in another month from now. So
yeah, and I would really encourage those folks that are watching this to not only get excited about it yourself, but if you've got folks in your organization that you think could benefit, have them come. I promise it's going to be a great experience. It's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to end, the entire day is going to end when we wrap up the final seminar, which is the turning strategies into action piece of it at the very end. Everybody's going to roll back into the big ballroom. There's going to be a big Chamber of Commerce after hours, free food, drink, all that sort of stuff. So a great networking opportunity.
That's a good way to end
I love
things.
that.
I know you do.
All right.
Okay, well, thanks everybody, and we'll talk to you soon.
Have a great week. Bye-bye.